Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the truth about the recent billionaire all-white party that all the celebrities attended. But before we begin, I just wanted to remind you guys to subscribe to my second channel, Truth Network, so you don't miss out on any new content dropping over on the second channel. I want to be able to give you guys more content spreading the truth, and the second channel is going to allow me to do that. And it could also play as a backup channel just in case anything happens to this one. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the second channel now. The channel would be tagged in the description of this video, or you can find it on my main channel page. Thank you all. Now let's get right into it. Hollywood and the music industry are two of the most strangest industries in the world. The things these celebrities have to do for their fame would disturb most. It's mostly the reason why so many talented people never make it, because they're unwilling to sell out. Those that we see succeed in the industry are usually the same people who are willing to sell their souls to have the world, doing whatever needed to be done in order to be initiated into the industry. The elite that oversee Hollywood require these celebrities to prove their alliance to them by taking an oath. As the years go by, we see more and more evidence of this, proving that all of these celebrities in Hollywood all took that oath. Recently, the world saw an example of exactly what I am referring to. A couple days back, the internet had questions after photos were posted from billionaire Michael Ruben's all-white party. The party was loaded with A-list actors, athletes, and artists. Everyone from Drake, DJ Khaled, Jennifer Lopez, Kim Kardashian, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Travis Scott, Tom Brady, Justin Bieber, Lil Baby, and Lil Durk were in attendance. If they were a big name in the industry, they were most likely at this party. After photos were posted online from those at the party, fans were left speculating on what's truly going on. One photo that seemed to have gotten the most attention was the one of Lil Baby being hugged by two men. We're actually going to come back to this photo later in the video, but this left many people with questions. Some fans felt that something was off about this party. Why were all these rappers hanging out with this billionaire Michael Ruben, humiliating themselves? They all seem so happy to hang out with someone that doesn't seem to relate to the culture at all. It's not like hip-hop fans really pay attention to Michael Ruben, so it's not a flex for these celebrities to be around him. The thing is, these celebrities all want what Michael Ruben has, a position in the elite. All of these celebrities are just puppets to the ones that call the shots, and Michael Ruben is definitely one of them calling the shots. Just look at how he had all these celebrities behaving at his party. Most of the celebrities in attendance I have done videos on, proving they're Masonic puppets, so it's no surprise they would be attending this party. For those who felt that there was something off about this party, you guys were indeed correct. This party was more than just a celebrity hangout. It was a ceremony of initiation. In order to find out what the purpose of this party was, I first had to find out what we can about who hosted it and what does it all represents. Looking into Michael Ruben, I didn't find much beside the fact he was born to wealthy parents and made his money in many different ways. There was not much information out there about him that he didn't put out there himself. This is common when it comes to billionaires. They don't reveal too much information about themselves, and they stay behind the scenes for the most part. Even though we can't find much about him, we know that in order to make it to the elite billionaire status he's in, you must first be initiated. The elite of our world won't allow someone who isn't working towards their goal to make it to that level. Without the elite's approval, you won't even make it in the rooms you need to be in to be able to reach those heights. Other than this, there isn't much on Michael Ruben. So why is this billionaire throwing this party full of rappers and athletes when it clearly appears he is not interested in this culture? Looking into the party, I found a few things that caught my attention. The first thing that caught my attention was the fact that it was an all-white party. This all-white party isn't new in Hollywood. Diddy used to host an all-white party back in the 2000s, where a lot of questionable things were taking place. So many industry events have been all-white parties, and this is not just a dress code. There's an occult reason for this. What many people don't know is that the color white is actually a very important color in Masonry. When a Mason is initiated, he goes through his first 3 degrees of initiation. He is given a white apron, which represents a multitude of things. In Masonry, white is the color of the gods, and Freemasons see themselves as gods as they built their spiritual temple with their sacred knowledge. Freemasonry is all about enlightenment and being your own god. This white apron is given to Masons to represent their innocence when they join. And as they proceed with the Masonic knowledge, their apron is no longer just a white apron. In Masonry, white also represents a spiritual death and rebirth, connecting directly to the first degrees of Masonry. This party was all about the white symbolism, tying directly to an initiation ceremony. This brings us to the two questionable photos of Lil Baby at the party. I have made videos on Lil Baby in the past, and I have shown that it appears Lil Baby took the Masonic oath, and this just further confirms it to me. See, Lil Baby, ever since dropping his last tape, was starting to fall back a little. His last album didn't perform or resonate well with the audience. He wasn't seen as the big deal he was just 3 years back. It appears Lil Baby made it to the crossing point in his career, when either he was going to fall in line and play out the agenda or have his career end. Now we see Lil Baby invited to the all-white ceremony party, where photos of him are being posted showing him being held from behind by Michael Ruben. Lil Baby didn't seem to be uncomfortable at all. He actually appears to be the opposite. He is smiling from ear to ear. We then see this photo of Lil Baby being hugged by two men, one from the front and another from the back. It's obvious Lil Baby was being initiated. Don't be surprised if Lil Baby drops the biggest album of his career after this. If he tops the Billboard Hot 100 with his next single, we know exactly why. Just like the industry was using Drake to push the Lil Nas X agenda, they're now going to start using Lil Baby as well. They're recruiting all artists to play out this agenda, and these artists must if they want to stay a part of the industry. If we look at Lil Baby, we can see signs of him taking the oath. We can find photos of him showing the one-eye symbolism, and recently, we even saw him do an Axe commercial full of Masonic imagery. In the commercial for Axe, we see Lil Baby showing himself as Baphomet, as there are tons of Baphomet gold imagery within the ad. In one of the commercials, they show Lil Baby transform into Baphomet, while in another commercial, they show an actor use Axe and then turn into Baphomet as well. We can also find tons of Masonic checkerboard imagery all over the commercial. It's obvious Lil Baby took the Masonic oath, and at this all-white party, we saw him climbing in degrees. Some people also believe this was all Lil Baby being put through some sort of humiliation ritual. In the past, I have stated that I don't believe celebrities are put through humiliation rituals because I hadn't found any evidence of it within Masonry. But a few things, including this party, have changed my mind. The first thing that made me rethink humiliation rituals was when I first looked into fraternities. All fraternities inspired by Masonry have a hazing humiliation ritual. Knowing that most fraternities are connected directly to Masonry, this made me rethink it all. This hazing ritual could be something Masons do at a certain degree. It could also mean that some of the strange, humiliating incidents that happen to celebrities could be tied to this humiliation ritual. I should actually take a closer look into all of this to see what I can find. If you guys want to see a full breakdown on this, common humiliation rituals below. People believe these photos of Lil Baby show him being put through a humiliation ritual. One of those people pushing this narrative is actually a part of the industry and is no other than DJ Akademiks. Akademiks, who wasn't at the party, went onto his live stream and called out Lil Baby for being initiated at the all-white party.
Now, let me tell you this. Whether you want to like me or not, whether you want to believe me or not, I'm in this quote-unquote industry. By force, I always say. I don't think they welcome me. I kicked the door down after I picked the lock 20 times. But I'm here. When I say this Michael Ruben white parties, I'm getting ritual vibes. Trust me, I'm not one of the motherfuckers think everybody's so lit. So somebody made a video of me saying I took an oath. Like, what oath is this? Like, what oath did I take? But I do get a little bit weary when I see certain things that I just don't understand. If you ever want to find Meek Mill, you're going to find with the guy right here, Michael Ruben. Every time I see this, it's always a humiliation ritual. Yeah, I got to be honest with you, man. I keep telling you this weird. Is this a humiliation ritual? Then I ask y'all the question. Did Lil Baby sell out or did he cash out? And here's my thing. Again, maybe the check is so big that you don't mind getting put in a reverse double stuffed Oreo look. And you don't mind getting, like, being seen that you're in, like, some humiliation ritual? Maybe the check is that.
As you heard for yourself, Akademiks states that this is a humiliation ritual that Lil Baby is being put through. Recently, Akademiks has been exposing some of the secrets of the industry, and I believe it may have something to do with the fact that he saw my video I made about him exposing that he took the oath. He has acknowledged on 2 occasions that someone made a video about him saying he took the Masonic oath. During his stream, he states this and then tries to dismiss it all, only to then go on and state that this party was a humiliation ritual. It appears that just like Kanye, Akademiks is playing both sides. He is exposing the industry, all while he's a part of it and benefiting from it. He still promotes all the artists the industry tells him to promote. I believe Akademiks just wants his fans to think he is not a Masonic puppet when we all know he is. It is 100% possible that this was a humiliation ritual, a form of hazing done to Lil Baby. Lil Baby will now make it to the next levels that rappers like Travis Scott and eventually Drake is on. This is why Lil Baby was being shown performing with Drake in front of a giant pyramid on a screen behind them. They literally had the Masonic all-seeing eye on a screen behind them at the party. It couldn't be more obvious than this. This was a Masonic initiation ceremony. Speaking about Drake, we can see this photo showing Drake doing the one-eye symbolism pose while throwing up the 666 hand gesture. Same thing we can see from Meek Mill, also throwing up the same symbol. Just look at the people who attended this all-white party. Many of the same names we have covered in the past. Tom Brady was there, and we recently exposed him for admitting his wife was a witch who did witchcraft for him to win his football games. Leonardo DiCaprio was also there, and I recently exposed him as he himself admitted on German TV that he was a Freemason. We also saw Jay-Z and Beyonce there, and we exposed both of them in the past for being open occultists. DJ Khaled was there too, and we also exposed him for admitting to selling his soul on Jimmy Kimmel. Not surprising at all, Lil Uzi Vert was there, and he straight up admits he sold his soul and is serving the devil. Meek Mill was there as well, and even though I haven't made a full video about him, we can find tons of evidence of Meek Mill being a Masonic puppet. Travis Scott was there too, the Masonic puppet who held the giant ritual event that the masses somehow forgot about. All of those that attended the all-white party took the Masonic oath, and they're all Masonic puppets. 50 Cent, who didn't attend the party, basically outed it as being a party where strange disturbing things happen. 50 stated that he doesn't attend any party where Diddy is a part of. Even though it's unclear if Diddy was there, 50 Cent was referring to Diddy's all-white party, where a lot of rumors have spread. Many people believe that Diddy, who is one of the gatekeepers of the industry, takes advantage of male artists at these parties, demonstrating his dominance. We might not know exactly what took place at this party, but one thing is for sure, it's connected to Masonry, and it was an initiation ceremony. Those who attended were invited because of their affiliation. It is not a coincidence that Masons believe white is the color of the gods, and they then host an all-white party full of celebrities that are worshipped like gods. What we saw in the movie Eyes Wide Shut is what this party eventually became. All these celebrities went into rooms with each other and did God knows what. This is what Hollywood is about. This is how you make it in the industry. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I just want to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truth Fit store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make goes directly to helping the channel and furthering Truth Records. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts below and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there for more truth. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.